In activity 2, we're going to be creating lighting circuits. This is a lot like creating the power distribution circuit. So I'm not going to do a lot of demonstration, but I'll show you a few minor differences that may show up here. And so you'll do one lighting circuit in the lobby and one in the offices, one lighting circuit in each of manufacturing 1 and 2, and you'll go ahead and show how they're connected as we did very much like what we did in power. So let's take a look at how we create a circuit. I'll go to the one that I just worked on, and here we go. I got a little bit of stuff here. Save, 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 and right click, hide in view element. There we go. All right, so very much like what we did before, when we select 1, the power comes up. Notice now there's also the ability to make a switch system, but we are not going to do those. Okay, someday we might get to the point where everybody's so fast and we have an extra week that we can do some switch circuits. We're not going to do those now. We'll just stick with the power circuit. There it is. Select your panel just like we've done on the other ones. And then we can edit the circuit to add the other ones in, just like what we did before. Okay, and if you end up with too many, where it goes over the limit of the amps, just knock some of those out. But that all looked good, and we've got it. So that's how you do that. That's all very much like what we did before, and of course we could do the wiring style. Notice you can, right, and I could do my wire tags on there, and I can show them that way. The other way, though, is to, instead of doing it with the wire tags, you can put a line around it, put a detail line in. I'll make it center line, and I'll say there's my lighting circuit. Those all belong in the same one. I can make it look, each line look better, as you know, by doing my did the wrong one on that. I wanted override graphics in view by the element. You know, you can make it darker and you can make it thicker and all that kind of stuff so that it pops out. That's all detail work that you know how to do from many, many, many examples in classes that you've done before. But this one is not quite as easy. So now when I go to tag by category, you'll see that when you do it, it's not going to look like this because yours won't have that much um, information on it. Let's go and see what I had to do. Once it's in there, of course, it's a right click and edit the family. Pick this and edit the label. And so we want circuit number and family name. And remember to put the check mark on the brakes so that they go in 2 different lines. Circuit number and family name. And then you'll also see that there's some little square around this normally, and you just click on those and erase them. I want it to look like this. Okay, and that way when it goes in, I've already got it in there. That way when it goes in, it looks like this. Okay, and usually you put it on the 2 corners or something like that so that people can see. And you don't do them all, you do a few of them. But that's how you get your lighting tag changed. Obviously, every company tags their lights differently. Some places use keywords, uh, key tags, and keywords, and marks, and things like that. So there's many, many, many ways to do it. But this is pretty common where you see. Okay, so there you go. That's really all there is to this one. Okay, you'll put those in there, and of course they do show up already on your sheets because you've set it up that way. So activity 2 is pretty straightforward. I've given you 2 hours. I don't think it will, but again, remember, every time you put something in here that's not just a detail, you want to go back, check all your other views, check your sheets to make sure that everything is still looking good, and take your time to go back and fix things up as you go.